Hi girls. I have been doing solely, well, first of all, my shorts have been tanking. I don't know what I'm doing different or wrong. I mean, it goes with every algorithm and every social media platform. You just never know what the hell is going on, but I have been going full throttle on Instagram and TikTok. I remember when I used to just limit myself to TikTok because that was the app that made everyone viral. And I was on it for a long time independently without exploring my other platforms that I now all simultaneously run. I'm not gonna lie to you, it feels so good to pick up the camera and just film and not have it feel any pressure. And my last two videos, they did not perform well, and I did the thing that I told everyone else not to do, and that is kind of give up on long form content on YouTube, which is the most stupidest thing that you could possibly ever do. Because let me tell you why. YouTube has been around, yeah, it's one of the oldest platforms that has rarely ever changed. The only thing that has changed is what is in trend or what is trending. That says a lot about a platform. Such a great platform that it can keep people on it, you know? Of course, a lot of people spend more time on their Instagram and TikTok accounts and all of these new things. It's so hard to keep up. But people always come back to YouTube. People still have favorite YouTubers, and you can literally just, no gimmicks. The SEO has to be strong. I do say that with YouTube. If it's not strong enough, your shit is tanking. Like I said, it feels really nice to just sit down and talk and just, that's it. Like, there's gonna be a lot more people who are patient enough to just sit down through this video. I don't get that on other platforms. I have been working so hard. My TikTok has been pissing me off the most, and this YouTube account is not even 1 year old yet, and I have built a subscriber count that is extremely close to my other platform's follower count, so that tells you a lot. I've been working so hard on my TikTok account, and it's very mixed. Like, sometimes I'll get views and sometimes I won't, and I just don't know how to really, like, I need to slow down and really just prioritize my YouTube again. The reason why, and I'm gonna be so for real, is because when I first started social media, I bought so many things for hauls, different products. I'm actually gonna film this for my TikTok soon, how my TikTok was doing better when my whole TikTok was around makeup and buying hauls and Sephora savings event. And you know what? It's like, I want people who love me for me. I am a beauty creator, but it's very rare now, but I'm a beauty creator that actually finishes her whole fucking makeup product. Doesn't need 3 of the same things just because it's in different colors. Like, I go overboard on my lip products, but half the time I get them for free from PR, thankfully. I am just so sick of like the consumerism. Like, this is why I'm telling you right now, sitting here talking to you guys is so therapeutic, because I could just talk to you. I don't need to go buy something to look cooler and show you guys. Like, of course, when I want to do that, it shouldn't be like, oh my god, look at my whole routine of things that cost millions of dollars essentially. And you know, when you start getting PR, that's cool as well. Like, I show my PR and my collabs and whatever, but what happened to like the one-on-one realness? And this is why, I think I know my title of the video, this is why I will never leave YouTube. I mean, Instagram has been, as far as like engagement and views, it's been doing better. I actually, the last time I checked, in the last 30 days, I have had around 50 something thousand accounts engaged, or I've reached 50,000 people, which is pretty cool. So, you know, and my videos, like the same exact content, same thing. I will like, it's such a drastic difference between my Instagram and TikTok. My Instagram, I will post something, like for example, I posted like behind the scenes of being a creator. My Instagram, it has 15,000 views. On my TikTok, it has like 300. It's so fucking ridiculous that it's getting me so upset. And I was just thinking to myself, like, I always get into this cycle, and enough is enough. Like, I need to focus on more UGC, brand outreach, finding out which companies do UGC, and making content. Of course, I want to stick on that everyday regimen and just try my best, but I believe I can build up my YouTube way faster. This account's not even a year old, and I didn't even put 100. I mean, at first I put 110% of my effort, but if I put 110% again into this channel, I probably will grow way faster than my other platforms. And it's just, on these other platforms, it's like you have to sell your time, and I don't even want to say soul, but it really does feel like that. Like, you don't even know what works, because one time this type of video or niche or whatever will get a lot of views, and then you try to do it again and then it tanks. I don't know what's going on with my shorts, but I still am a fan of YouTube. I just will never leave YouTube. I want the other creators out there to realize that I know that Instagram and TikTok and blah 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 and Threads and what else now, who knows. God, please help me if I ever get on Facebook, because I just don't want to be on that side. There's so many haters on there, and just a different generation. But I know smaller creators on YouTube, it really takes a lot out of you to get into YouTube. But this is like, as much as I'm talking to you, I'm talking to myself as well. It's not worth to get caught up in the hype of these other platforms that have not been around and are so ever changing. It's not even stable long enough. YouTube has just always been consistent. Of course, there's little changes here and there, but it's been consistent for so many years. A lot of these YouTubers put their all into YouTube because they just see the opportunity and growth that it actually has. And it is kind of easier to work with brands when you're just consistent on all of it, but I see so many YouTubers that have like a great amount of subscribers, and then I go hop onto their Instagram and TikTok, and they are dealing with the same thing as me, where they are struggling, or it just doesn't make sense. They have like thousands and thousands and thousands, hundreds of thousands of views on their YouTube videos, and then I know how it feels like to just put your social media platforms on every single video in hopes that people will follow you over to those platforms. And I always see just like they work so hard on those platforms too, and it's such a shame. Start YouTube. My videos that I created last summer for my Europe trip are trending again, which is so cool. My highest video, I only have like 1,000 something subs. My highest video is at 20,000, and hopefully, God willing, I'm able to do another Eurogirl series. And I haven't seen a series like that. I'm not gonna lie to you. If there is a series like that out there, you know, there's a lot of people who think the same things, but that was like my own series that I made, and I just kept on shopping for my cute little trip. But that made a hole in my pocket, and I'm being so transparent. Like, of course, like I was able to afford it, but it was just not smart spending. And this is what I mean with social media. It's constant consumerism, and thankfully YouTube still has that one-on-one, let's talk, let's spend the day together. It has a lot of that, but to up your views, you gotta like spend a little bit, and it's not always promised that you'll get the views. My life is like a lot more simple now, and have been also working on not, I used to have a package come in like almost every day. It was bad, and I have realized that if I have working products, I have working, like, you know, treating yourself once in a while is great, because sometimes it's needed for upgrades on anything in life. My opinion, I'm not gonna lie to you, I think that's why my content has slowed down, because I started it on the wrong foot. But I don't regret the views that it was able to give me, or the subscribers, because people found out who I was due to these hauls, and then they ended up liking my personality and stuff. We are very much going to transition into, first of all, I want to become a morning person so bad, but in order to become a morning person, you have to become a great, healthy nighttime person who goes to sleep early. And it's a lot, but I just want my life to be really soft. And I want people to like me for me. I don't want my social media just showing products all day. That's what UGC is for. I want a lot of my personal touches. And of course, the title is always gonna have to be like, okay, what am I, especially for YouTube, like, what am I bringing to the table that you're gonna click on this video? So that's definitely gonna be like an SEO type of phrase and sentence, just so the person can click on the video and get to know me. We can have just the best time together, and this has been my dream since forever. and I am never leaving YouTube. I love YouTube, and I obviously have taken like I mean, I'm posting my shorts, but I have taken like a slight pause, and by pause I mean like I haven't posted in 2 weeks, so I'm being dramatic, but it's still not something that I'd be proud of. When I first started, I would have definitely gotten on my ass if past me, when did I start this? 9 months ago? 9 months ago me versus me right now, she'd be giving me a little pep talk about how YouTube needs to come first. And I hope whoever clicks on this video, if you're into getting your life together and organization, seeing my UGC journey, seeing how I figure things out. I don't know when the last time I talked like this about like content creation and all that, but I have gotten a couple UGC deals. I am figuring out that process, and I'm getting paid a little bit more now than I was before. You know, I'm still very new to UGC, because the only reason why I figured out I could do it, I got collabs before I ever got UGC deals. But my first like email that it was like a UGC deal, I thought it was gonna be like a collab like how I've been getting. And they were like, no, you don't have to post this. This is like gonna be our ads or our account. And I was just like, that's so cool, because then that's when I figured out, oh my god, I can feel like me on this. I figured out that I still care to a certain extent of how I'm perceived on my own socials, because on the UGC video, I just let loose and like did what was required of me, and you can get paid a lot more. But anyways, I am such a talker. But yeah, that's my little rant, especially to the ones who have been around since I started this channel. I definitely check me out on Instagram and TikTok. Please support. Follow me on there as well. I work so hard on those videos. I just refuse to be a product shower. I refuse to niche down. I refuse to make my life about like, okay, what will get me views, and I'm just trying my best, just being me. And I missed YouTube so much, and I am going to try to do like 6 a.m. routines, 7 a.m. routines. I've been consistently going to Pilates 1 to 2 times a week, every week. And now the next biggest challenge and task is getting in the gym, because it's not like a private class or whatever, like getting my routine. I never knew if people really liked those type of things until I found myself watching another creator doing the same thing, and she just takes you throughout her day of her being like a content creator, UGC creator, doing errands, and it's like just so cute, and like I love watching that. So I'm over here like, who wouldn't want to watch that for me? I'm just like, I think I did a couple of morning routines. Maybe that's what discouraged me, because like I didn't get views, but I don't care anymore. I do not care. I need to just create in a way that feels like it's gonna be around my life. There's not gonna be like, because I know how to get views. That's the problem, and I can't do that without going steep into my money and doing a haul. I really enjoyed my little vision board video as well, so that was like me. That was me. So I thank you for whoever is still following me. If you are a subscriber from the beginning, I'd love for you to comment so I can feel that type of reassurance that my subs are still watching my videos till this day. But expect a lot of routines, morning routines, lifestyle content, because we're making our life, we're making content around our life, not our life. Am I saying this right? We're making content around our life. We're not making our life around content. Yes, there we go. Okay? I love you guys. Oh my god, filming for my YouTube versus filming for my other platforms feels so relieving and so much better. I'm not gonna lie to you, I really miss this. Like, I miss propping up my camera and talking to my girlies. I think I have so much stress around the stupid content for the other platforms, because it's like you do all this work over and over and over again, because I'm posting like 2 to 3 times a day, you know, because 1 time a day, a few times a week doesn't get you noticed, and I'm just trying to like get in there and like have a little community, even if I don't have like a big amount of followers. And it's like you post it and it's like okay, like that was a waste of my time. Like, why even work hard? Like it's like the discourage, and I'm strong enough to get over those discouraging thoughts, so I keep doing it every day, but I'm just so off it, and I'm in such a creative rut because I'm like, okay, the things that I'm enjoying and I'm bringing value to these people. I do a touch on my personal life a little bit sometimes because like I can't have like everything be just how can I bring value to something else. Like I'll do like a little vlog of like a night out or my day, but obviously I'm not an established creator yet, so I can't do that. That can't be my everyday. But I will see you guys next week. I want my posting days to be Friday, so I have a deadline and everyone else knows what to expect, and I apologize again and again for not being as active as I would want myself to be. Oh my god, is it raining? Oh, I love it. Guys, I love a good rainy day, and this is what I'm reading right now. My friend Alyssa put me on. She's also another fellow spiritual girly. This is some shit. This is like, this type of weather right now is like I'm gonna curl up and read a book and be a cute girl right now. Okay, was not feeling well about content today, but that's okay. Like I have these days a lot, I'm not gonna lie to you. We all have these days. I'm over it. I'm back on YouTube. I don't care. The next few videos have 100 views. I don't care, because I started YouTube because that's been my dream since I was 8. All right. And I know you're probably like, girl, we know, like, why she keeps saying all this stuff. I have to talk to myself right now because I need to convince myself and remind myself of why I started. I love you. We'll be on for next week, for real, and you'll be seeing some insights of my life and me trying to get let's get our life together, okay? Let's get our life together. You start your YouTube, I start mine. Or if you don't want a YouTube, you start your own goal while you watch me do mine, and we'll just be best friends and do things together, okay? I'll see you every Friday. Love you.